Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Distant Worlds Honorverse. Just at the tail end of that attack on our home system by the evil pirates, we're going to seek some vengeance in this episode, but I just want to mention one of the things I did off camera, and I don't even remember what they were. Oh yeah, I started targeting new places where we might want to get some new mining stations. I've been just monitoring, like every time we have a break in the videos, I go and I monitor the expansion planner, because, like I said, I play Distant Worlds at a very slow pace, and I'm trying to crop out a bunch of that, but every now and then I just like to look and see, okay, well, if Castlon is at the top of our Empire priority list, excuse me, then maybe I should consider getting it. But technically right now, if I sort by Empire priority, it won't do anything, because if I resource target by Empire priority, nothing is there. This is a really good sign. This means that or at least the AI does not anticipate I'm going to have any resource delays or shortages. If I go by Galaxy priority, this is usually who is missing. There are apparently other people who are still missing either gold, iridium, or lead, and based on gold being in the top two, steel might also be a concern. Iridium. Okay, so it looks like gold and iridium are concerns for people. Anyway, we don't need to worry about that, though. Whoops, let me get back to Galaxy priority. We don't need to worry about those because we have those like in spades now. Because we have 6 really good sources of steel and 4 really good sources. I'm not actually sure if all of them are good, but plenty of sources of gold. We can see that unfulfilled for us is only in Castlon, and I have actually tasked one of our construction ships over with an interesting job to take a gas mining station over here in Cardassa, so it says Cardassa 4. Notice that between the Silesians and myself, there's really not a whole lot of systems. This is I really like this, the advantage, or at least the specific playstyle that clusters, uniform clusters, if you choose that galaxy setup, lends itself towards. So I'm basically going to control this cluster, they're going to control that one, but this is kind of a middle ground. It's more towards them, but I am actually going to go steal this one so that I have a source of Castlon and hydrogen. In fact, this planet, if I show it to you, is really fantastic. It has 87, or is that 90? Yeah, it's 97% Castlon, 67 hydrogen. So that by itself would make it a fantastic mining station, gas mining station. But on top of that, it has argon and krypton. So it's just going to be a really nice planet to get a mining station on and to secure that for ourselves as quick as possible. Now, I'm also going to be a little bit ambitious. I was also looking around at the other, like I've mentioned a few times, we don't really have that as many luxury resources as we could. And although those are never priorities, I'm identifying, okay, so let's see. Over here in Wokar, this is Chadier, some ocean moon, very low quality. Not one we're going to colonize, but I want to take this before the Masadans get expanding any further. This has 68% dilithium crystal and 50% Ucantium pearl. Now, Ucantium pearl, I don't think this is just rare. But the more important thing here is that dilithium crystal. There's very few sources of dilithium crystal. So if you add these two together, you barely get to 120%. But if I wanted to show you, and this is why I was really excited to get an early source of dilithium crystal that we got. I think it's on, I know we have one. Let's go to dilithium crystal. And it's 86%. This is like phenomenal because it's not in our home system, but it's very close by. Dilithium crystal can be a bottleneck for your empire, so if you're not careful. Now, if I was to go by Galaxy priority, this basically just shows everything. You can see that there's very few places with dilithium that have another resource. So that means your mining ships will often visit these planets to get dilithium crystal. But if you want to build a mining station, it's hard to find one which is efficient. And okay, so this one is over here. I showed you we're kind of creeping towards the Masadans, but we're going to steal that. This one is way the hell down here. Now, I have to say, that's not even like the worst area for one, because I've already targeted, so that's one thing I targeted, was this Vokar one. The other one I've targeted is, yep, way down here. Why am I targeting something way down here? Well, because it has Loros fruit. Loros fruit is one of those super rare luxury resources. It's a super luxury resource. And I don't even remember, it does good stuff for you. Let's just read this here. It is prized for its amazing restorative properties, increases lifespan. Yeah, so once discovered, every effort should be made to control the trade of this highly valuable resource. This, along with Karabian spice, and I always forget the other one, the one that we're getting traded, that the Solarians are trading to us, Xantabian fluid. So those are the 3 super luxuries that you should make an effort to control. I am curious, I'm pretty sure that at this point we have already discovered a source of Karabian spice. Let's see where this is. No, in fact, we have not. Maybe, it would be very unusual, but maybe there's actually no Karabian spice. Or maybe it doesn't show it to me because it's already been, yeah, probably it's already been taken. Is anybody trading in Karabian spice? No. Well, maybe we just haven't discovered it yet, although there's very few places left in the galaxy that our explorers haven't got to. Okay, but that's enough. That's 6 minutes of just rambling on about resources, but I kind of want to keep you updated on that, just so you have an idea if you were curious on how to run your own empire. When is a good time to look for these things, etc. So if you want, you can kind of model your search at a similar time that I model mine. Okay, now the next order of business is the most pressing issue for our empire at the time, which is this pirate. The Handuuenis have really just gotten out of hand. And so we have First Fleet. I'm going to build some more ships. I have decided, of course. We need more. Always more. So we're getting the 7th Fleet, but I'm going to get an 8th Fleet as well. So let's go over to... excuse me, construction yards. And let me just build 7 more. And let's go back to military ships and add these to the 8th Fleet. Looks like 7. New fleet. Good, so now they're the 8th Fleet. And now if I have all my fleets lined up, very good. So we still have 2 places that we should get a construction ship to, but currently we don't have any available. 2 are moving back to the planet, but neither of them are here yet. So this one's close. This one's really close. So we'll be able to send that one out. I'll probably send him over for the Loros fruit, since that's a really important thing for us to get. Alright, but what are we doing? We are preparing our fleet for a counterattack. Yeah, that's right. So what I want to do is counterattack only once these other 2 fleets are finished. That way I actually can leave a fleet back at home. I want big fleets back at home because we haven't really even scratched the surface of the offensive capabilities of the Handuueni. So they still have 175 military ships, and they're probably building those faster than we're killing them. So we're close to getting the advanced blasters. That would also be a good timing for us, is to attack them right as that finishes. I'm not worried about enhanced hyperdrives. Is it worth it more to go to weapons research facility? I think so. This is a better payoff in the long run. So let's get that first. And how much do we need for this? 102. So as soon as we got 102, we'll make that. We'll pay for that research as well. Here's our construction ship. Let's get the daunting discovery to go over to this Loros. So this one we're going to want a ore and luxury, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just double check. Ore and luxury. It has polymer too, which is actually a really good thing for us to get as well. So, or luxury Mark III, very good. Go ahead. Execute. Actually, let me have that one refuel first, because at this rate she's not going to have enough fuel to do all the tasks we want. So, once she's done refueling, we will then task her. And this one has to refuel too, so it'll still be the Daunting Discovery who gets out first. I will go back up to speed 1. What do we have here? Aha, the Carrot House Outlaws, who are welcome, quite welcome in fact, in our system right now. Okay, this means that the fleet has arrived. So let's get these guys to attack. We have 2nd Fleet here, and we have 5th Fleet. So we'll get them both to attack. Go. Go, my minions. Attack. Kill. This is one dead ship. Just a frigate going up against the combined might of 2 of my fleets. They never stood a chance. Of course, that's the kind of things we have to watch out for, that they could keep sending these attacks. I'm going to brave the 2x. Okay, they are here again. So we're back down to 0.5. Who's this? So 6. Oh, shoot. 6 and 8. Okay, so 6 take... Wait, where... Oh, they're right here. 6 take this, 8 take this. Actually, we should focus fire. We might as well just focus fire. Get this guy to move down here. Just get him to escape, because he's already taken basically the brunt of the shield damage that we're going to take. Some good hits. Okay, let's get these guys to attack this guy now. Those guys are on top of that guy. Okay, we got that one. One less ship. Let's get this tribal. Let's get him to move away. I am going to micromanage a little bit just because things are a little bit tight. Eventually we won't have to do this. It's always the best to do it. Oh, mining station 1 is under attack. Where the hell are you? I don't think we're going to be able to respond to this in time. What I could do... they don't even have a source of fuel. So what I'm going to do is... Is this guy refueling? Okay, he's done refueling, so what we'll do is this. Daunting Discovery. Go and build our ore luxury. There. And now what I can do is go over to this mining station. I can make this control 0, just to as a reminder that yes, we did lose a mining station there, and I should go and put it back up, you know, as soon as I can. I'm not even going to send a response fleet. 1, our hyperdrive is just too slow at this point for us to be able to respond. 2, they're so far away that even with high jump speed, they're almost like a full sector away, and there's just no way we're going to get there. We're not going to be able to cover that distance in time, even if we had really, really good hyperdrive. So it's unfortunate, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. And I think that at least we probably killed these guys. Is there still... Oh, so let's go kill these guys. Go kill them all. Yeah, there's one right here. So... And you guys... Well, let's kill this guy who's a destroyer, it looks like. And then we have a frigate down here we can finish off. So we'll start needling away at their massive military lead. Because these are not, we're not losing any ships to this. We have just overwhelming fire superiority. And plus, we won't lose a ship, they'll escape. But before that they, and when they escape and come back, we'll just send them to a nearest spaceport so they can repair. I don't think he'll have time to hyperdrive out. He's still turning, so he's not going to... Doesn't look like he's going to be trying to escape. So refuel here, and then we'll get you... Let's see, is this one gone? Yeah, this is a goner. Does have... It did get upgraded with the rail guns. Let's see if they fire at all. There it is. How's our mining station doing? Enough shields, you know. So that guy looks like he's retreating. We actually successfully forced him to retreat. About half shields down now. Nope, this guy's sticking around too. So this is the problem with railguns, obviously, that if you don't pair it with missiles, it's not long enough range to really affect them. Now, I have to be honest, we were going to have a hard time taking down 240 shields. So I've already queued this planet up. We will cycle another person back there, you know, sometime in the future. What are these guys? Oh, I have the wrong settings for these new fleets. Like, they always set themselves to engage system targets, but we want them to only engage nearby targets. So let's get the 7th fleet to just move to Planet Manticore, and the same with 8th fleet, now that they have those orders, because they might be all over this system right now. Okay, an exploration ship. Okay, I guess just explore all whatever. Good, takes us back to here, which is where I want to be. And until we're attacked again, we just need this group of ships to finish. How close? Wait, they're actually really close to it. You know what? This is close enough. Let's get ready and move out. So 4th, 5th, and 6th, you guys are moving out now. Time now. No, let's send 1st as well, because I don't really like these frigates. They're really old and they're not good quality. So we will sacrifice them to the gods. They will be our offertory sacrifice for a good war. We will send them in first. So we'll move in. We'll jump in like right here. Then 2nd fleet is going to defend. 3rd will defend where they are. I think those are the guys at the 2nd colony system I have. 5th will move out here. Let's actually have it closer here. We need a little bit of time to group up, so I want to do it a little bit outside. 6th will do it here. And 7th will do it right here. So what do we have? 5th, 6th. It's not... Okay, there. Now we can see it. 5th here. So let's actually get them all right near 5th. So concentrated firepower. 7th. 6th. 7th right here, I guess. And 1st is going... That's fine. That's good enough. Oh, good. They just completed as well. And they raided our base. Looted some credits. Actually, that's... I probably should have just scrapped it immediately before... I didn't mean to. I should have just scrapped it immediately. Looks like they're going to finish it off anyway. So that would have been better than actually letting them... Especially if they land forces, that's the best time. Okay, we are under attack at Griffin. From who? Not this guy. No. Ah, here. This guy. Well, this is a fight I think we can win. So 5th, 6th, and 7th are moving out, which means, yeah, I guess 4th Fleet did stay. I didn't even intend for that to happen, but... That's one dead ship, though, let me tell you. Our destroyers are moving in. Yeah, we probably should have waited just a smidge longer for advanced blasters to finish. It's definitely not going to finish before we do this attack, which is really an anti-timing on my part. It's pretty poor. What I guess we'll do is we'll just kind of sit outside of range in the system to lure their forces into our concentrated fleet. But we won't actually engage until... Whoop. We won't actually engage until... oh yeah, it looks like the Umwat Interstellar, who we're paying for protection, of course, is actually helping us. Go build your mining station, man. Get out of here. Ah, Griffin Station is actually helping. That's fantastic. You are not being hit. Very good. And you're out. Very good. That's one dead ship. Frigate going up against a medium spaceport, not going to happen. We have another one over here. Playing whack-a-mole, but this is the best way for us to win. Slowly eat away, and I love fighting in range of our mining station. Now that one was intelligent enough to flee. Let's get these guys back to Sphinx, whose spaceport is not done. And I think Lahayan's spaceport is also only 26 unbuilt. So let's get this fleet back to the planet. Actually, let's have them move just to the Lahayan spaceport. That'll bunch them up a little bit tighter. Okay, and did I mess with taxes? Yeah, we're at 51%, I think. It's crazy. But in a good way. How are our fleets doing? They're en route. And first should be leading the way. It's not, but that's okay. That's really cool. So I really love the dynamic here that while we send our fleets over to their system, they could be doing the same to us. And we will have many less people to react. But enough people. And this is the one with our fleet admiral. I'm not as worried about this group. Now the Silesians want a mutual defense pact. I'm not sure if I want to accept that. Yeah, I guess it's a good idea for us to accept everything except for with the Masadans and the Havenites. Okay, get this one. Oh, good. So he stole his territory map. Now we actually see what he looks like. Wow. Concealment. Oh, that is really good. I mean, the territory map's not going to help us at all, but still, it's fine. And what about this guy? He has really high sabotage. Since this agent is not very good at counter-espionage, I don't think there's any point in us keeping him around. As in, we might as well just send him on another mission. Let's go to the Havenites and... Sorry, territory map. 87%, that's a pretty good likelihood of success. And let's do it. You're a goner. You'll never make it. Okay, another one is under attack. This one on Griffin. Where is it? Down here? Looks like that's the one. Look how nicely bunched they are. It means that all of our firepower is going to hit at the same time. This is really the only thing you can really do without getting insane with your micromanagement to help your fleet is to make sure that they're bunched up very, very tight. Now, this doesn't help if people use area of effect weapons, but we're probably not that far along. So right now, grouping up like I'm doing is probably better than not. Our fleet's still en route. It reminds me a little bit of Ender's Game, too. The way they would just jump into a new system. Okay, wow. So they didn't end up destroying this one. It was raided, though. Still, the number of components, 9 are damaged, essentially. And that means a lot of them are still intact. So we will just repair this. It's not going to be, I don't know what the effect of this base being raided means. I know it has an effect on your population when that happens, but I think it just means it can't be raided again for as much of an effect. So it's not like a negative modifier to your mining stations. Who do we have available? Wait, Wild Scheme. We have this one for you, though. I think we'll get the Wild Scheme over to build at this planet before, and Ucantium Pearl is a luxury, so... Or luxury. Over here, the lithium is an ore, and the pearls are a luxury, so that's good. Excuse me. Okay, and now onward marches our fleet. And we're able to play whack-a-mole, stomp out these very few ships. Has it made a noticeable impact on the Handuuenis? Well, yeah, I mean, they were at 170 or whatever, I think, and now they're down to below 160. 9,200 firepower, still very, very scary. See these guys, we want them to actually group up. So I'm going to have them move here. Actually, let's just have them move over to this ship. That's the best idea. I thought we already had a mutual defense pact with Grayson. Well, we absolutely should take one. It's very good. Excuse me. Should be almost done with my... Oh, with the Anormanis as well. Wow, everybody wants a mutual defense pact. I don't even know, are we... We have free trade with all these people, I assume, right? Yeah, we should have Good God. We have a mutual defense before we had free trade with them. That's very strange. We have free trade, I'm pretty sure, and... Yeah, trade. I think we have everything with them. Oh. Oh, I see. Sorry. I'm doing the wrong thing. We want mutual defense pact. And that includes the free trade, naturally. It's weird. They don't decline the mutual... they don't decline free trade even though it cancels the mutual defense pact. So let's see. Mutual defense, mutual defense. I could just do this. It should... Yeah, so we have mutual defense pacts with all of them. 1, 2, 3. Actually, Anormani and the Silesians are only pleased, but Protector of Grayson is friendly, and the Solarians and I are getting along like two peas in a pod. They are delighted. So what I think I'm going to do while this is all going on is I'm going to put a hit out on the large base over here. It's going to cost 70,000. Well, that's quite expensive. Money I could probably spend on this blaster instead. Yeah, let's do that. Let's be smart. We'll take care of the Handuuenis when the time comes, but research is priority number 1 still. Okay. Tolerant. Really all I want from him is the trade income. If I wanted to micromanage a little bit, I could find out where we're getting the most trade, and it is from... Well, yep, the Silesians are the second best to the Solarians. We're getting 200k from the Solarians, which is insane. But I don't want the negative diplomatic modifier. Or do I? You know what? I don't care. I want the trade we're generating more. I want the money more than I want the good relations. So we're going to send our ambassador over to I guess, Ornonoi? Because that's the place I want these guys instead. So he'll be there in... Oh, it's going to take him like almost a year to get there. We're about to arrive in this system. Uh-huh. Oh, God. This is a big ship. Oh, it's their resupply ship. This is a huge... If you can capture this thing, that's the best, but I don't have any ships dedicated to capturing. which means I actually just want to destroy it. The resupply ship is a really, really, really big ship for the pirates. Will it flee? Will it actually attack me? And where are they? Oh, they're... Oh my god, they have another base here? These guys have built a new base since I've been paying attention. Well, I don't know what to do. I guess we'll get this exploration ship to bug out over to here. Actually, go refuel first. And then I'll just take care of you off camera. So these guys are about to... Oh, they got a little too close. So it looks like we're going in. We have 72%. It looks like it's going to take a long time. I'm going to go ahead and okay the attack. So it looks like the planet is rotating, orbiting clockwise, and we actually drove right into the line of fire. Alright, man the battle stations. Fire everything. So we just want people to start picking off things at the edge. Seven here, 8 here, I guess. Okay, so 7, 8. Oh, I didn't send enough fleets. That was silly. So it looks like I sent first. Fifth, sixth. Oh, okay, I did. So I didn't give orders to the 7th because they don't have a hotkey. Well, go ahead, let's hotkey you to control 9 then for this attack, and attack here. And here we go. This guy's taking a lot of brutal hits right away. He'll probably have to warp out in defense. Oh, warp out or just be destroyed. Gonna have my frigates go in and attack the station. Hopefully draw fire. We have a lot of ships though. Really too hard to micromanage at this point. I'm gonna hope that my guys are focusing fire. It looks like we're winning the day. We are lowering their shields a bit. Looks like a few of our ships are getting destroyed though. This Legion sent us a monetary gift. Well, not that much money, huh? Somebody else is under attack. Same thing going on here. Just go up there then. Yeah. But this is... it's more important stuff that's going on. Don't bother me. It's carnage. Their shields are down to half. We're gonna need to call a repair ship in here. I probably ought to build just a new one. We're gonna need it after this. So give me one more construction ship, if you wouldn't mind. And now back to the carnage. Oh, their shields are going down. We're destroying it. Looks like we're winning the day. It's losing firepower. I do have to keep an eye on everything else. So, which fleet is this? Okay, you guys attack that guy. Oh, we destroyed it. Very good. We have found a data core in floating debris, and the data core is information about an abandoned cruiser named Axe of Guinnesses. Or it might be Gynuses. We can say it any way we want, really. The information is damaged, but appears to indicate that the cruiser is adrift somewhere in the Galaxies system in Sector C4. We should immediately send a ship to the system to claim the cruiser for our empire. So let's go to the event location, but we'll just pause real fast. Oh, it thinks that we destroyed this. No, we didn't. And this is where the... Wow. So we've actually been here. We've been here. Fair enough. We'll just get another ship over here. Damaged ships, we're just going to go ahead and scrap those. We do have a ship. Yeah, this one's going to retire as well because it's damaged. Well, we'll get somebody over here eventually. It might have been generated now that we just explored it. I mean, this is actually important though, so let me see who's nearby. This guy. Can you please refuel at nearest? Okay, who else is nearby because he doesn't have the fuel to do it? You know what? Forget it. Go there anyway. I know you're going to run out of fuel, but you'll just have to move very slowly because I don't think anybody else is nearby. Oh, he's nearby, and he has the fuel to do it. Okay, so let's get this guy instead. It's on this moon, it appears. Okay, now you can go back to repairing or refueling at the nearest fueling point. Alright, now we still need to look at what's going on here, but also here at the same time. So we've done it. We've actually eliminated their ships. It's just a mop-up job at this point. Our first big success. Well, I guess our second. We defended our system successfully, which was really big. And, oh, I have to pay attention here. The symbols here means that he's being boarded. But it looks like we're actually going to win the boarding. Otherwise, I would just scrap the ship. So very good. We held off their attempts to defend. Oh, you know what? This is actually a really nice planet, too. It has gasolon, helium, argon, hydrogen, and a lot of hydrogen. We will surely make our base here eventually. So we'll just mop up the rest of the scraps here. Doesn't look like any of them are getting away. Very good. Okay, so we have a lot of repairs to undertake over here. Most of these guys will probably be able to, let's see, what do we have here? Oh, destroyed. So good. Most of these guys will be able to repair themselves, so we'll give orders to repair and refuel at nearest shipyard to all... Oh man, wait, how many of our... You know what, these guys I'm just going to scrap. Let's have this guy, he has hyperspeed, good. Retire at nearest shipyard. And this guy has 6 components damaged. We will also have him retire at the nearest shipyard. We'll keep the first fleet in operation for a little while longer because they still have 3 ships, but it's not worth our time to repair those really, really old ships. Once they're damaged, we're just going to scrap them. Okay, so the rest of these guys should just refuel at the nearest point. Okay. Now, as for the rest of the guys, we want all of these ships to be repaired and refueled. We'll send them all back, and whoever doesn't return, wow, 6th Fleet took a lot of losses. The brunt of the damage looks like. And, well, yeah, 7th Fleet made it out a little bit better. Okay, let's see who doesn't warp out, and that's who our construction ship has to go and repair. Speaking of which, they just completed. But this is also a good place for us to call this video to a close. I actually want them to warp out first. And it looks like everybody except for one of our ships is able to make it out on their own. So perfect. So Kiadia Prophet knows her first mission is to go and repair this ship. Very good. Well, like I said, I will call this episode to a close here. We have done it. A nice little blow to the Handuuenis, who really, okay, yeah, they're obviously pissed at us, but we've taken their military ships down from like 160, 170 to 130. Their firepower was at 9,000, it's down to like 7,300 because we took out their station as well, which probably had a really high firepower. So we're doing really good. I'm actually quite happy with the first military action of the series. So anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll pick this up with the next video.